Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Eagles, 60 Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Now Daniels off the play action. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
2. 19 Lions. Check out.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They get 6 and a first down as well. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He fires one deep down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders take possession of the football. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Throw complete to Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Get it. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
2nd and 13. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, here we go. Riggs, Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
On first down, here's Daniels. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's caught. Eckler. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On 2nd down, Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Chooses to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. No one around. He's got space. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Attack!
To the air, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Offense in the hurry-up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Tag!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Can't throw 11. Come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Daniels on first down. Complete out to the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
60 Maverick. Ready.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Able to find Ertz. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Okay, break.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 8-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Dragon 60. Go.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Washington. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Setting up to pass. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Let's go now.
All their timeouts left, but not much time
Comeback
itself.
team.
It's 1st and 10.
Team. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This game now resting on the try from Austin Seibert. From 37 yards in the right hash.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his man Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but